It's the Cloud Chronicles, blazing trails, you know how Johnny moves. Young black mamba, dropping the hottest news. Like some mad attorney calling audibles. When it's mindset, I don't know how I'ma lose. Keep it 100, we from the 90s, dude. Freshest podcast out, we on the grind for you. Stuck on your head all day, Gorilla Glue. They think they really gon' out me, pull up with the big tech. Call it Silicon Valley, made it through a dark winter, it was getting so cloudy. Now we got the sickest show in the whole county. It's a cold world, better bundle up. Gotta get the shovel when the truck is stuck. In the middle of a blizzard still coming up. Tuning in just so I know what is up. It's the Cloud Chronicles.
What up, world? We are live. We are back. This is the Cloud Chronicles, man. I want to thank y'all for joining me today, man. I got a special guest. Sorry we had to change stuff up. StreamYard was tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get my people on the phone. We got it ironed out and everything, but we back on, man. I got a super special guest, man. TMP's own, man, super dope artist, man. I've been trying to get him on the show. I got him. So, without further ado, man, I want y'all to welcome AB Dvinci to the show, in the building. What's going on, fam?
I'm doing well. How about yourself, man? Thanks for having me.
What's good, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. We finally locked it in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
StreamYard was trying to keep us off today, man.
you know, they can't hold us. They can't hold a good podcast
man.
down.
They can't take us down, man. They can't take us down, man. So thank you so much for joining me, bro. So, man, go ahead and introduce yourself, man, to the people who don't know who you are real quick, bro.
Yeah, my name's AB Dvinci. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip-hop artist coming out of Corpus Christi, currently in Austin, Texas, representing the 361 everywhere I go, trying to put on for the whole state of Texas, and, of course, for my camp, TMP, Take Money Productions.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Great. Hey, tell us a little bit about Take Money, man. Tell us about the people on there, man. We've had Take Money, the boss, like I call him, Droopy Suge Knight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For real.
He's been on here a few times, man. So,
that's
how'd you get hooked up? How'd y'all get hooked up, man? Tell me about that.
Word. So me and Droopy been in the rap scene for a long time, putting on like simultaneously. We've always been at the same stages, a lot of the same events. We know a lot of the same people. You know what I'm saying? We really were outside when Corpus had a big scene. I mean, it still does have a big scene, but when it was on its meteoric rise, if you will, me and Droopy was out there moving and shaking. So we've always been in the same vicinities. And then Droopy had to go sit down for a good 10 years. And when he came out, he hit the ground running, and he kind of had like a vision of what he wanted to do off the rip. And so he started reaching out to those that had a good rep in the city, that kind of were motivated and on the same page that he was. And I was a guest on his podcast, right? That he started his own podcast. And I was one of the first guests on his. And we linked up and we had a genuine conversation via podcast and remembered how we knew each other from back in the Gap. And, it organically grew into a friendship, and then artistry started happening. And, I kind of became like an underboss of TMP and started really believing in it as well, contributing, pulling my weight, and we built it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
man,
the guy.
I love what you guys are doing. I love what y'all are doing out there, man. Y'all got a good squad, man. Good line of people together, man. You look like y'all are building. I've been following y'all for a minute.
Yeah, we got.
So what's been going on out? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Now, I was gonna say shout out to my man Point, T-Rez, Kevin Davis. You know what I'm saying? And the newest addition, Drippy Drew. That's the squad. That's the TMP squad. Aside from me and Droop, and all them dudes are solid. Y'all need to check them out when you get a chance. But we'll get into that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure. Because first time I think I heard you, man. Because I've been friends with Droopy on Facebook. First time I heard you was, how TikTok does those beats, and they tell people to get on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was on one of them. Yeah, you and Droopy did one, man. Y'all followed each other, and I hit him up and asked him. I was like, "Yeah, man, I got to get him on the show, bro. I like his flow. So
that's what's up. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I see you out there doing your thing. So when did you start, man? How long you been rapping? Is this all your life? What's going on?
Man, I started rapping when I was fresh out of high school. I've always been into writing, poetry, stories, painting, drawing. I've always been an artist, you know what I mean? Martial artist. I've always been real expressive. And back then, sounds funny, right? But like back then, you know, the bar for hip hop was so fucking like high. I really think it was something I could just jump into. The access to studios ain't like it was today. We didn't have this, you know what I mean? It was a good, you know, $30 an hour on up,
Man.
you know, just to get in that motherfucker. So that being said, that's kind of when I started fresh out of high school is when I started recording, like started doing 6 different things to come up with the studio time. Me and my best friend, my late best friend, Cisco, and we jumped in the game together and we dropped our first mixtapes and we were just coming up with that studio money and dropping the bag, recording the song. And we did that, you know, I've been doing that since I was 18. You know what I'm saying? I graduated in 2004. So we'll say that's when I started rapping. And then I started really taking it seriously past the local level, past the just handing out mixtapes at the local events. I started really trying to get out there around 2010, 11 with my like debut solo project as AB Dvinci with the Guapo Gustavo mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So like 2010 was like the professional debut, if you will. And I've been at it since.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I actually want to talk to you about. So let me ask you about that professional debut. How was that first time performing your own music live, you know, in front of the crowd, man? Like, tell me about that.
Man, like I've even been performing since then, like I said, real locally. And so it was like a gradual buildup from just like a competition, open mics, hole in the wall bars. And then when I was opening for big artists, it was like that's what I was training for. You know what I'm saying? Like all the games, all the neighborhood games preparing you for like the league or whatever, or whatever metaphor you want to use. But it was like I was sharpening my blade. So when it came and it was time to play on a higher level, I felt semi-prepared. And I felt like the previous chapter, if you will, gave me time to like find myself. So I felt like I was stepping into it kind of like with the brand I know I want to go with, the sound that I want to go with. And it really was just, it was just an honest, transparent brand. Ain't really nothing to it. It was just really finding the courage to strip myself down to just who I was and just present it organically is really what all that previous time was done doing. And then AB Dvinci, you know what I mean, arrived and I've just been gunning since, you know.
Right. The pandemic, man. So we all went through it. We all, you know, had to adjust how we were doing things, you know what I'm saying? So tell me about how you've had to, you know, like, you know, from performances, recording, everything, man. How have you had to adjust through this pandemic with the music?
Yo, the pandemic made me become like 100 times more self-sufficient. Everything that I'm working with right now came because the pandemic left me no other choice. So I had to cop the equipment necessary to keep my operation running, to keep producing material because the game don't really stop. You know what I mean? And especially if you're trying to compete on a higher level, the people at that level are going to find the means to keep competing. And I saw my peers just find the way to keep moving and shaking. So I was like, I got to do the same. And I'd always been kind of lacking on the technical side, but I buckled down and I was like, I'm going to teach myself how to record myself, how to shoot, you know, at least decent visuals, decent videos to put out some content, keep my name in the wind. And that's what it did. And as far as performances, it definitely slowed down, but we happened to find not so much quantity in performances, but some good quality shows that we took the precautions, of course, of social distancing and the mask. But it was a DJ Kane show. The legendary DJ Kane of the Cumbia Kings invited us out to perform our single that we had together. So that was like a big splash right in the middle of the pandemic. And me, Droop, you know what I'm saying, and Pedro, the rest of the Take Money camp. That was a big look for us right in the middle of the pandemic to kind of keep the momentum going. But definitely slow down.
So let me ask you, how's the hip hop scene where you're at? Like you're in Corpus, right?
Yo, well, I could speak on it like both from just South Texas on down now because
that's kind of what I wanted to ask. Yeah.
Right. So like if we start from Corpus for where I'm from, it depends who you ask. I always speak on it in a positive light because just like I think we have an amazing, tremendous roster of artists down there. Like I could go on. I don't want to start naming some because then I'm gonna leave out some, and I don't want no one to get upset. We're very sensitive like that back home, but everybody back home is live. Trust me. We got no shortage of producers, MCs, singers, videographers, like everything. So we have a well-oiled machine. It's just that we're kind of like an island unto ourselves where we don't get a lot of big looks, but that's been changing lately. And then I'm up here in Austin. I've been up here for 3 years and some change now. So it's just dope. Like I'm like where me and Droop are connecting bridges between everything between here, San Antonio, Houston, and Corpus, and we're becoming regionally known. And then furthermore, you know, just via internet, of course, but just through our legwork and actual footwork, we've been touching up and down all I-35, Dallas, Fort Worth, all the way down to Corpus and South Texas. Like now I speak for the whole region, like with pride. Like South Texas is lit right now. We got MCs of all shapes, sizes, and flavors for like everything. Like it's evolved so much from just how we used to think of Texas rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the coming down, coming through era, the screw era. Like we have flavors now. You know what I'm saying? We got spitters. We have that still. You know what I mean? Like, everything in between.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, man. We got Robert Cochran checking in, man. Shout out to Drippy Drew. I love his third album. Appreciate you checking in, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all drop a comment, man. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Drippy
Make sure you
Drew.
hit that bell, man. You get all the notifications when we go live, man.
That's dope. I'm seeing that here too, man.
Out?
I was reading it too. Shout out to Drippy Drew. I saw how that came in live. That's so dope. I got the podcast set up. But yeah, shout out to Drippy Drew. That's the little homie dropping fucking hits. Like that's the up and coming next generation right there.
That's what's up, man.
That's cool.
Appreciate you checking in, homie.
Yeah, thanks, Robert.
Checking in. Hey, so what have you been working on, bro? What you got? What you got in the works, man? I mean, that you can speak on a little bit. I don't want you to give it all away.
No, it's all good. Right now, the current project out that you need to go check out is the Real Rap EP on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's 6 tracks. Like I said, it's an EP, but it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. That's the name of the first track. But like it's heavy, man. Like 6 bangers, not like snippets or just verses. Like 6 records that is gonna set a mood for each like part of your day. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a party record, we got streets records, we got drive, you know, shit you can just ride around to, let the top down. Like it's getting a lot of good reviews. So check out the Real Rap EP. I'm real proud of that project. A lot of production on there from my Gym Tunes homies. Like I have a production alliance deal with the Gym Tunes camp, Ryan Rodella and David Brandon. You know what I mean? They're like the Dre to my Snoop, if you will. Like they are responsible for like the AB sound, like, you know what I'm saying, the sonics that people have been vibing with the past 3-4 years, you know. So shout out to the Gym Tunes camp. They did a lot of production on the Real Rap EP. And then up and coming, we got, I'm trying to end the fourth quarter with a bang. We got the Perseverance EP that's slated to drop December 17th at midnight. You know what I'm saying, on that Friday, right in time for the holidays. So I'm trying to keep you fed from Halloween all the way to New Year's. I like the fourth quarter nice and busy. So the Perseverance EP, that one's solely produced by my homie out here in Austin, 1T 2 Ls. So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention him. He produced the whole thing cover to cover. It's a little producer artist collab that we did. It's nice. I'm not gonna give away the features of the track list yet, but that'll be on my website, so y'all have to go check it out.
Okay, that's smart. I like that. Great segue to features. So I was gonna ask you about the features. Can you talk about the features on the Real Rap?
Absolutely. So the Real Rap, dang, let me skim through it. The Real Rap. Okay, we got Droop on 2. The Real Rap was a real personal EP. Tell you the truth. So there's no features on there other than Droop. It's a real rapidy rap album, and Droop was like my ghost face to the Raekwon on this one. Like he just wrote Shotgun with me, and he's on like 2 of the standout bangers. And so that's the features on Real Rap. I'm real big on like giving you a lot of me, and not like out of vanity, because I remember like when I would pick up a solo album right back in the day, and it was like flooded with features, and that was dope. But like at least back in the day, like if you bought a Jay-Z album or Nas album, like you want to hear like 80% them, and you want the features to be like special or like with a purpose. Yeah. So I'm big on that. I like to give you a lot of me to show you that I can handle 2 verses, a hook, like I'm prolific. Like I take that seriously. So Drew wrote shotgun on that one. But I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging like that. So since you asked, that's not a satisfying answer. We could talk about the perseverance. We could talk about the perseverance feature on the Cloud Chronicles. You know what I mean? A little exclusive.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get the exclusive ready real quick. Let me get that exclusive effect ready. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get you gonna drop an exclusive right now. I'm gonna drop it so you hear the bangers. Go ahead, man.
All right. So on the Perseverance EP, I took like a different approach, and I got in a real collaborative spirit, and I felt like, for one, fucking with the TMP camp heavy, like fucking with my boys, making some good music with the camp. So on there, you got, of course, Drippy Drew. I'm sorry, my bad. Rewind. So on there, of course, you got Droopy M. You know what I mean? Of course. We got the homie T-Res on a banger we got called Just for the Weekend. So I'm gonna start, plugging that one out, because that one's gonna be, I'm gonna submit that one to all the radio stations. It's that kind of joint. Yeah. Anything T-Res touches automatically is could go on the radio straight up. So we got T-Res, we got Droopy M. Who else I got on there? I brought my brother Immaculate along for the ride. Me and Immaculate, like Immaculate is on Next Level, which is a branch of Freddie Records, right? But he's not. But me and him are beyond like labels. Like me and him, that's my brother right there. And if you don't know who Immaculate is, I'm gonna, I'm gonna take this time to tell you that's a Corpus legend, and like my top 2 favorite rappers in Corpus, and he's not number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's on there. If you've if you ever heard Immaculate, I got him on a feature. It ain't easy to get an Immaculate feature, but that's my brother, so you can always find him on my projects. And who else I got on there? I'm missing one straight up. Oh, Point. You know what I'm saying? Me and Point have been overdue for a banger. Our Take Money production ninja. That dude is a lyricist, and his flow slices and dices, and we got one on there. That it's a slapper. So those are the features right there. It's loaded with the TMP camp. I brought him along, and my brother Emac. So it's AB and friends on that one. It's gonna be live.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So yeah, how is it? I mean, I like how you said that. You focus on getting some stuff on the radio, man. So you've had several songs on the radio, right?
Yeah, blessed to say so. I remember when it was like the goal, when it was like the Mount Everest, right? And I'm blessed to say so that we kind of like almost like lost count. Like if I start saying the ones that been on the radio, well, I might miss one, and that's a good thing. Like it's crazy. Yeah. So we've had Fuego on rotation from all up and down I-35. Thank you. I'm glad you heard that one. I'm glad you like it. We take a lot of pride in that one. We're forever gonna push that one. We got a feeling that's gonna be like a forever record. You know what I mean? Like one of those is just on a throwback radio station, like 20 years down the line, and still hits. You know what I mean? Like we got a feeling about that one. Black on Black was the first like big radio placement we had. You know what I mean? It's about just pulling up Black on Black. It's just that Black Hoodie music, and you ride to, you know what I mean? Like fronting music. And it was a slapper with my late brother, Merc Rock, who recently passed to COVID. And that was like our first splash on the radio with him and Aunt Illa that I can remember. You know what I mean? Like I might've had one back in the Gap, like a one-time run and done on the local hour, but that one hit rotation. And then since then, it's like the floodgates kind of open. It's like once you break a certain barrier, it's just funny how it just kind of keeps going. And so we had Fuego, we had In My Lane right now is slapping, you know what I mean? Some others, like I'll forget one, but yeah, it's live. I love it, man. I never get tired of hearing myself on the radio.
Man, yeah. So how was that, man? That first one time you heard yourself on the radio? Tell me about that real quick. How was that?
Oh, it's a high. You know what I mean? It's a high. You get crunk, like you get it, like your team won the Super Bowl. Like it's just, you know what I mean? It's everything you think it would be, because you just know that you just wonder, you just imagine how many people are tuning in to your shit right now, to your art. You know what I mean? To what you put your blessed with the children. Now everyone's tuned in unison, and you're hoping they're all catching the vibe like off of it. And then when you get the feedback off of it, like I'm never too cool for school to admit that shit, man. That's what I do it for. And the city shows you love, and they're like, "Yo, heard you. My son heard you. Whatever. You know what I mean? My daughter heard you. I got relatives calling me. And they're
Yeah,
like, "Yo,
dope.
you putting on like that's. I love that shit.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
yeah. Can't
Um,
front.
so tell me, you said the next project is coming out when?
December 17th. Yeah.
December 17th.
I'm gonna drop it. So we're doing the Yin Yang Twin show in Corpus, December 16th. The Jingle Jam.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Word.
yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah. So Drippy Drew and Take 'Em Out Entertainment, which is the company him and his dad started. That's their label, right? And Drippy Drew's with us, like it's an alliance management kind of deal. But we fuck with Take 'Em Out real tough. So they brought down the Yin Yang Twins, and it's going to be at Brewster Street's Ice House, December 16th at the annual Jingle Jam. Every year there's a Jingle Jam, and it's always a big deal. So
Right.
when they asked me to be part of it or gave me the opportunity to be part of it, I should say, I jumped on it, man, and it's going to be a dope show. So we started, fleshing out the show CD, the show mix. You feel me? The show file. It's a show CD. I don't give a damn. The show,
Yeah,
and
it is.
It's forever a show CD.
Yeah.
We got a pack with hits. I brought the boys along with me, so the features I mentioned are going to be making an appearance on stage, and we're going to shut it down. So that being said, it's December 16th, but it's like till midnight and on into technically December 17th. So we lining up the Perseverance EP to drop at the show, you know what I mean? Like at midnight. So there'll be promo merchandise out there, ready to lock you in, ready to scan, a lot of QR codes and merchandise out there, ready to lock everyone into the Perseverance EP at the Yin Yang Twin show. So like I said, fourth quarter, we like to go out, in style. So
Boy, Droopy, checking in the boss man. I had some comments pop up. I had to drop them on here. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
let's see
Yes, sir. Boss man, checking in. Appreciate you.
What up, Drew?
We got Droopy. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. We got right here. We got next one up here. We got True with the muscle. Appreciate with the flex.
Thank you, True, tuning in, man. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate them comments, y'all. Hey, man. Yeah. So also, while you was talking, man, that reminded me, bro. Before I let you get out of here, you got nominated. You was nominated for something, man. So tell us about that, man. While we on here.
Shout out.
Tell them where they can vote and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. So shout out to Insanely Gifted Radio out here in Austin. You know what I'm saying? It's an Austin-based radio station. And Todd Ingle, the good people over there, the Ingles, Mr. and Mrs. Todd Ingle, my boy Tavron, and the whole staff out there has been showing me nothing but love since I touched down here in Austin. Drew made that connection. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the things Drew put me onto some good people out here and in Dallas. And I was one of them. So they've been supporting our singles and our records since, you know what I mean? Since I've been here. And they put us on a show. When was it? A few months ago here in Austin at one of the IGR Insanely Gifted Radio Showcase. It was in the summertime. And I performed out there. And a lot of great artists from all over Texas performed out there. So the competition was thick. I didn't know it was going to be a competition at that, but it's always a competition. We're like hoopers out there. So I mean, just the competition that night was thick of dope ass performers. And then coming to find out, they're hosting an award show or giving out awards and accolades. Insanely Gifted Radio is. And yeah, they nominated me. I just got tagged in a post that of these awards they're giving out. Some of them are like best new artist, best single, people's champ, all kinds of cool shit. I got nominated for the best live performance. And to me, that's the best one for me because that's what it all comes down to. Like I'm a rapper's rapper. So the studio, like from the pen to the mic to the studio, it all leads to, the stage with the mic. Like, that's what I do it for. So that I feel, like homie drop. Like that's how I feel right now. So thank y'all, man. Shout out. You can vote Insanely Gifted Radio's page. They have a link. You go to my page, scroll down. I didn't post too much crazy shit since then. You'll find I'll repost the link, click the link, and vote for me. I'm like the third one in. Vote for the other artists. If you don't know them, look up the other artists, you know, or vote for somebody if you do know them. You got Tony Brockington, you got John Pomar, always a good vote. So yeah, I'm like the third question in for best live performance, and obviously vote for your boy, please. Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all support the team, man. Support the team. Hey, you got any shout outs, man? You want to give and tell the people where they can find you on social media and everything, like get your music.
Yeah, you know, I always like to end these things with shouting out back home, everyone back home in Corpus, because I miss y'all. You know what I mean? Had to split. I had to hit the road. I had to get my name out there and put on for Corpus. So I miss everyone back home. I miss all the food, all my friends, all the family. You know what I mean? Driving by the ocean. So shout out to the whole 361. Shout out to my camp, TMP, Droopy M, Drippy Drew, Kevin Davis, T-Res, Pedro, Point. You know what I'm saying? It's a family thing over here. They know what it is. And shout out to my family here. Shout out to my girl holding me down. You know, as a family man, it's real important to have your family structure like nice and tight. So shout out to my family here. I'll be remiss if my girl sees this, and you know, without her holding it down, I wouldn't be able to pursue my dreams as much as I do. And shout out to my kids and all that. So just much love to all my friends and family.
Hey man, that's well said, man. Well said, man. Well, I appreciate you joining, man. Next time, man, we're gonna get you and Droopy on here, man. We're gonna make a whole TMP thing, man. Get all three of us on here together, man. We all chop it up.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's do that.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, man, it's been the Cloud Chronicles, man. I appreciate everybody with the comments. I appreciate those that watch live. I appreciate everybody who's gonna check it out later, man. We are growing. I appreciate all the followers. I appreciate the support. We're gonna keep doing it, man. Hey, in the episode, I always like to say mental health is real. You take care of this, it'll take care of you. Tell somebody you love them. Drink some water. Peace. We out of here, Jerry and Blaze. AB Dvinci. Peace. Oh, hold up. Let me see. We got one more comment. Let me see who it is.
Oh, let's drop it. Oh, hold up.
Oh, I got it. Uh-oh, it's the boss man. Yeah. I don't want him to send them hitters after me. So I'm gonna put it up there.
Yeah, man. Inside and outside them walls, he knows people. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Hey, man, shout out to Droopy, man. That's what's up, man. We gonna get up out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.